Riley Anderson was no ordinary girl. Sharing her mind with 5 quirky emotions made life interesting, to say the least.
There was joy, always bubbling with optimism.
Anger, with his fiery temper, often saw things differently.
Fear, a bit of a scaredy cat, kept Riley safe.
Sadness, though seemingly gloomy, taught Riley the importance of empathy.
And then there was disgust, the queen of you, always keeping things cool.
These 5 emotions lived in Riley's mind, controlling her actions and reactions to the world around her. They worked together, sometimes clashing, to guide Riley through the ups and downs of growing up. Their headquarters was a bustling control center filled with buttons, levers, and screens displaying Riley's memories.
Joy, with her sunny disposition, often took the lead. She believed in focusing on the positive and finding the silver lining in every cloud.
Anger, on the other hand, was quick to point out injustices and fight for what he believed was right.
Fear, always cautious, analyzed every situation for potential danger.
Sadness, with her quiet wisdom, reminded everyone to acknowledge pain and seek comfort.
And disgust, with her sharp wit, ensured Riley stayed true to herself.
Together, these 5 emotions had faced many challenges. They had learned to work together, even when their perspectives differed. They had discovered that a balanced emotional life was key to Riley's happiness and well-being. After all, life wasn't always sunshine and rainbows, but it wasn't all doom and gloom either. It was the perfect blend of emotions that made Riley, Riley. Life inside Riley's mind was about to get a whole lot more crowded. New emotions were emerging, adding their unique flavors to the mix.
Anxiety, a close companion of fear, brought with him a constant sense of worry.
Envy, with her green eyes and covetous glances, stirred up feelings of inadequacy. Ennui, the embodiment of boredom, brought a wave of apathy, making even the most exciting activities seem dull.
Embarrassment, with his rosy cheeks and tendency to hide, made Riley hyper-aware of social blunders. Nostalgia, a sentimental soul, reveled in memories of the past, both happy and sad.
Fun, with his mischievous grin and love for adventure, injected a dose of excitement into every situation. Then there was depression, a heavy presence that cast a shadow over everything.
Relationship, a complex emotion, brought with her the joys and challenges of connection. Love, with her heart-shaped glasses and infectious laughter, filled Riley's mind with warmth and affection.
Guilt, weighed down by remorse, reminded Riley of past mistakes. And finally, there was Dora, a peculiar emotion who seemed to have no purpose at all, just popping up at random moments.
The arrival of these new emotions shook things up in Riley's mind. The control room felt smaller, the buttons more numerous, and the once clear division of labor among the emotions became blurred.
Joy, used to taking charge, found herself struggling to maintain her usual optimism. Anger's temper flared more easily with so many voices vying for attention. Fear, already prone to anxiety, felt overwhelmed by the influx of new feelings. Unbeknownst to the emotions, a far greater threat was lurking in the shadows. Sabrina Tesler, the villain from Riley's past, had escaped.
Banished to the dark recesses of Riley's subconscious after her defeat at the hands of disgust, Sabrina had been biding her time, plotting her revenge.
Sabrina was no ordinary villain. She was the embodiment of all things negative, feeding off of Riley's insecurities and fears. Her goal was not just to cause chaos, but to completely take over Riley's mind, twisting her into a reflection of Sabrina's own darkness.
As the new emotions settled into Riley's mind, Sabrina saw her opportunity. Their arrival had created a sense of unease, a vulnerability that she could exploit.
Sabrina knew that to succeed, she needed to sow discord among the emotions. She needed to turn them against each other, weaken their resolve, and make them easy targets for her manipulation. And she knew just how to do it.
Sabrina would use their individual fears and insecurities against them, whispering doubts and suspicions, turning friends into foes.
One sunny afternoon, as Riley rummaged through a box of old toys, her eyes fell upon a familiar figure.
"Buzz Lightyear!" she exclaimed, her face lighting up with joy.
It was her old Space Ranger action figure, a relic from her childhood. As she played with Buzz, she tripped and fell, the impact sending a jolt of pain through her knee.
The emotions in Riley's mind sprang into action. Fear cringed at the sight of Riley's fall.
Sadness welled up, threatening to spill over. Anger fumed, ready to blame the uneven floorboards. But before any of them could react, Sabrina made her move.
She seized upon the negative energy generated by Riley's accident, using it to amplify her own power.
The control room flickered, the screens displaying Riley's memories turning a sickly green. The emotions felt a surge of fear, a sense of impending doom. They had faced challenges before, but something felt different this time. Sabrina was back, and she was stronger than ever.